Hi guys, hey y'all. Okay guys, so I hope everybody's doing good, doing great. Everything is going your way. You're having an amazing 2023. As for me, my 2023 has been seeming kind of weird, just kind of funny. Just seems like I'm kind of ready for 2024, but you're not supposed to rush time because you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, but just saying, my 2023 seems a little funny. Okay guys, so to start off, it's kind of warm in February today. I don't know what degrees it is, probably like in the 70s. I heard it was supposed to be in the 70s all this week and raining. I hope it rains, but yeah, it is kind of warm today and I'm in a car. Outside it's kind of warm, but then it feels a cool breeze comes in. Okay, I should have had a window let down, but anyway, on with the video. This is my hair, just still natural. I have on my big earrings that I'm just loving, these big earrings. And this is my little necklace. It's a cross with a heart wrapped around the cross. So I use that as one of my good luck little charms and stuff, okay? Alright, so today guys, what we're going to be talking about is, well, I know I haven't been around in a while guys, okay? It's just because so much has been going on, okay? Like so much, alright? But hopefully everything is okay now and everything's gonna get back on track like it's supposed to, okay? But today guys, to start back off with the videos, and excuse me if I keep saying because I have to keep clearing my throat. I don't know if my sinuses are messing up, but there's a lot of people that their sinus is messing up. And guys, to mention one reason also is I, like around Christmas time, I was so sick guys, okay? So sick. And it happened twice, okay? Twice I caught something like a really terrible cold. And I even lost my taste. I couldn't taste, and things are starting to get back like it was. Okay, so anyways, on with this video. It is hot. But on with this video, we're going to be talking about how to know your worth, okay? Things that you can do, things that you can stop doing to know you're very worthy, okay? All right, so as you know, I got my list. So number one, what are we going to stop doing? We're going to stop accepting anything, okay? You don't want to always just take anything that people give you or listen and just go by anything that people say to you. You have a choice in life. Like, you really can get things that you want, how you want it, how you want it to look, what color you want, and just all kinds of things, just to your liking. So you don't have to always accept something that you don't want. And sometimes people accept stuff that they don't want in order to stop confusion, to not let people be mad, to not let people think they're so picky and stuff like that. But if you know who you are, you know, whatever someone else says or thinks about what you want, it's not them that has to have it, you know, it's you. So these people aren't going to be around you all the time. So if you don't accept it, when you go off to yourself and be alone and you use the stuff or you have the stuff, they're not going to be around you. So you have to get it to your enjoyment. Okay? So stop accepting everything. Stop listening to everything that people tell you. Okay? You don't have to do this. And that will make your life much better. Think about things for yourself. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to your heart to discover what you really want. Okay? No one else. Unless you want advice, and that's fine to get advice. If you want opinions, that's fine to get opinions. But you don't always have to not get what you want because of other people. Okay? To your enjoyment, always remember that. This is your things. These are your ways. Okay? Your life. All right. So next, stop accepting anybody. Okay? And what I mean by that is not meaning go out into the world and judge people. You can accept people for who they are. If you see them a certain way, know that that's how they are. Okay? Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it to what you want it to be. Okay? So you have to know that you're worthy enough to understand this person isn't right. This is what they're doing, how they live their lifestyle. This isn't right. This is not going to fit in with me because my lifestyle is not like this. These are things that I don't believe in. These are things that I wouldn't want around me all the time. So love people and be kind. But that doesn't mean you have to accept every single thing in your life. They don't have to be around you. They don't have to be a main party in your life. Okay? They don't have to be your best friend. They don't have to be your mate. You don't have to get married to them. Know that this person is probably not right for you. And you don't be too desperate to want a person in your life, like to want a friend, to want a mate, to want to get married, to want to be in a relationship, or just to want to fit in. You know that you will just accept anybody in your life. And then when they start messing up and doing stuff, you cry. You feel sad and you wonder why. And sometimes you blame yourself. But if you pay attention and look at this person in the beginning, well, people show you who they are. Some people might play nice, but at the end of the day, there's always going to be some kind of clue, some kind of red flag. And a lot of times when we see the red flags, what do? We say, oh, well, maybe I'm being just too judgmental. Maybe they won't do this again. But 9 out of 10 times it's going to happen again. If a person shows you something that causes a red flag, and I don't mean all the time, because some things can come off as red flags to people, but they weren't meant that way. So if a person shows you too much of red flags, we don't want to get it to the point where they show you too much, at least like catch on, in the beginning by paying attention. Like, I think if a person is good for you or not. Don't sit down and wait for a person to change is a better way to put it. If they keep doing stuff and it's repeatedly, of course, that will tell you, this is not right for me. I don't like this. And that's the main thing. You know what you like and you know how it makes you feel. If a person comes around you and always makes you feel terrible, that's your red flag. That's right there. Do you want to feel bad all the time? No, you don't. Do you want to feel like somebody's not for you? No, you don't. So why have that in your life? So stop accepting everybody. Just anybody. Okay? All right. Now, the next thing is don't belittle yourself. Okay? And what I mean by that, you have to know that you're worthy. You're valuable to something. Well, you're valuable to everything is how you're supposed to feel in this lifetime. Okay? You're valuable. You're worthy. So when people come along and they start putting you down, telling you, well, you weren't good in that area. Well, this wasn't right. Everything except maybe you didn't excel in this area. Maybe this was what you need to do. Like, constructive criticism is okay. And if they're giving you constructive criticism, but also trying to tell you that you did something good. Not always trying to tell you that, well, yes, you didn't do that right. Well, no, you don't do this. You don't do that. No, if everything is always a bad thing all the time, stop agreeing with people. Stand up for yourself and take up for yourself. You can say, well, look, I probably didn't get this right, but I sure did try. I probably just need to try harder. If a person say, well, you're like this, you do this, remind them of the good. Remind them of how wonderful you are, if you're wonderful, you know, because everybody is not so wonderful and everybody is not so good. You know, we have evil people, we have people that do all kinds of stuff, and, you know, miserable people and all kinds of things. Okay, so if you know that that's how you are, you know, then you need to do something. But if you aren't and you really are a good person, you know, don't always let people get away with belittling you. Like, don't agree. Like, take good criticism, constructive criticism that will help you go further and help you do something amazing. Okay, that's something that will be encouraging. But I think we can tell the difference, because if it's not constructive, the person will keep telling you, and everything is just so wrong, you know. So don't always do that. Always be proud of yourself, okay? Even if you didn't get something right, even if you don't do something good, well, do something good, please. But even if you don't do it good in their eyes, as long as you know it's good, okay? Be proud of yourself. Do not let people bring you down all the time, okay? So know that you're worthy. Like, I don't have to take this from you, okay? I know who I am. I know my intentions, and I know I'm a worthy person, okay? You're not about to bring me down. Okay, so the next one is stop blaming yourself for someone else's behavior. If you know your worth, why blame yourself for other people's actions? We are not in control of how another person behaves, okay? Sometimes I wish that I could be, okay? Trust me. But when a person is involved in your life, okay, and they don't know how to behave, that is not you. You're an individual. And as an individual, you can only control yourself, okay? Now, you can't even control your kids' thoughts or actions, okay? Because if you could, I'm sure you would sometimes, okay? But being that you can't, stop crying about stuff. Even if you cry, cry. But don't always think just because someone treats you bad or misbehaves or don't do the right thing to you, that it's you. There is nothing probably wrong with you. Now, you know if it is. And if it is, then like I said, I always say, if you think that something is wrong with you, if you think something is your fault, go work on yourself. But you need to take time to understand that sometimes there is nothing wrong with you. This is not your fault. This is the other person behaving in the way that they're behaving, okay? You have to understand your worth, okay? You cannot dig yourself a hole and keep jumping in the hole all the time because people do things to you. Because in the world, people are going to do a whole lot to you, but it's not your fault, okay? Like, say like if someone mistreats you, did you really do something to cause that mistreatment? Because we're not supposed to mistreat people in the first place, but you know how people are. So did you cause that mistreatment? Half of the time, no, you didn't. It's not your fault. Okay? So try to understand that. Stop blaming yourself all the time and know that you're worthy. Know your worth, okay? And the next one is know that you are enough, okay? Anything that didn't work out was for the best for you, okay? There is nothing wrong with you. Once again, don't question yourself about if someone doesn't want to stay in your life. If someone does something bad to you, say something bad to you, know who you are, okay? None of this matters. This isn't me, okay? Just say to yourself, this isn't me. No, I'm worthy. I know I'm enough. You have problems among yourself, okay? Not me. Know that everything that you want, you can obtain, you can get. A person that talks down about you have insecurities of their own. A person that mistreats you, that doesn't see your worth, that doesn't think that you're a valuable person, if you are, like I said, a treasure, if you are, you know, that's their loss. There's nothing about you, you know, that's them, because you are enough. Everyone is enough. And if you aren't, like I said, you need to work on yourself to be a better person. But you are enough. The other person that can't get with it, You know, maybe you aren't a match. Maybe this just wasn't meant to be. Maybe this person doesn't need to be in your life. Maybe they don't have a space to fit in. But that doesn't make you any less of a person, because you are enough. You come to people. If you start a relationship, you come in that relationship being enough. I mean, sure, you guys might sit down and talk about the things that you want, and you might make sacrifices and, you know, do things for the better, but only for the better. If you find yourself doing something and it's for the worse and it's making you feel bad, your signs are there. Red flags. This is not for me, because I am enough. If you mistreat me, remember, I am enough. So this is not my fault. This isn't me. Okay. Next one is stop caring what others think. Okay. You will be able to live a very successful life. A very successful life if you believe that my thoughts matter. I count. I'm a human. I'm an individual. I have my own likings, my own wants, my own wants to make me happy, because this is my life that I have to live. I don't care what you think, because at the end of the day, when I go home and I'm alone, when any place that I go that I'm alone, I have to be in this body. I have to go for what I want, what I like, what makes me feel good. I'm not going to choose what you like, what you think I should like, and then go by myself and be unhappy and live an unhappy life inside, you know? So why should you care what other people think? Some of these people you may never see again in your life. If you move, you might not ever see them again. If you just anything, you know, I mean, so why worry about what they think? They might just be in your life for a moment. And even if they have to still be in your life all the time, you still have to live your life, you know? You still have to be you, you know? And you want something that makes you happy, not what makes everybody else happy. So why are you worrying about what people think? This is your life. If you want to do this, go do it. If you make a mistake, it's you. It's not going to affect them. They might laugh at you. They might want you to make the mistake. So they tell you advice and you take it, but it's not really what you want. So why worry about what people think? And life is short. You know, you only have one life to live. So I believe, I'm not sure, but you only have one life to live. So you want to live that life with doing things that you want, doing things that will make you happy. Okay. You don't want to live a life running around pleasing everyone else. Okay. And going by everybody else's likeness, because at the end of the day, it's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to be sad on the inside for pretending that what the person tells you to do or what you should do is right. You're pretending. And when you go alone and look in the mirror at yourself, you know what you want. You know who you are. You know how you feel. Why feel happy for someone else, what they think that you should have or what they think is right for your life? You want to go to bed at night and know that I am truly happy with my decision that I make, not my decision that I make because you said that I should, not for what you want me to have or what you think is best for my life, you know? So why are you worrying about what others think? Because you have to live this life, not them. And they're going to live their life and they're going to choose what they want. And you see, they might find real happiness. But at the end of the day, they're trying to tell you what they think will be right. So that's why you're not supposed to really care what others think. Because who said that they're God, you know, and who said that they're right? We are all just living on earth, struggling every day just to survive, you know. So why do I need to worry about you? If I die today or tomorrow, none of this will ever matter. And everybody will just gather around and talk about